Rebecca by the hand, just like you're walking side by side, shoulder to shoulder. And our guests, please be seated.
Get over there, Penelope.
It's okay.
She was a little bit shy when she got started. First of all, I just wanted to begin by saying how nice it is to have so many smiling faces here this evening. Most of the time when people come in, quite often they're by themselves. They don't have anyone with them. So you obviously have a lot of people here that love you both. And I think we've got people watching online, so if you'd like to acknowledge them, welcome everyone. Nice to have you with us. And finally, it's really nice to have such a nicely dressed up couple. When it's warm outside, not everybody comes in dressed up. You guys look fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Would it be okay to just say a few brief words before I have you say your vows?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you. It's so easy, I think, for us to meet plenty of people during the course of our lifetimes that will promise us things, whether it's to call us or to do things for us. And I think we still take that to heart. We believe people are good. They're going to follow through and do what they say they're going to do. Sometimes life gets in the way. They're not always able to follow through. But my point would be, is when you met that person in your life who is ready to make the commitment of marriage, besides being an absolutely wonderful thing. I think the commitment still comes down to that moment when we're asked by our loved one to do something that's very important to them. I think during the course of any marriage, there's always a moment or two when we don't want to always do it, but I think that's the commitment when we don't want to do something, of course. I just always believe that moment when you feel you don't want to do something can always serve a higher purpose. And that's really just a pause. Make sure to recall the wonderful times that you've shared together. How much you love that. You never want to lose that. That is incredibly easy for me to say. A little bit harder to do, of course, when we don't want to do something. But I do believe there's something that you're choosing to do already, but just to refresh our memories. Every day doing something small, kind, and loving for each other. Every day. Rebecca, I'm not sure what you appreciate. My wife, she likes someone to help out around the house or open doors for her, maybe like that. John Paul, probably something a little bit different, of course, but those moments, I really believe what you're doing is you're building this wealth of kind, loving memories. So when that moment arrives, and you're a little bit stuck, like I said, you have this wealth of kind, loving memories together, and it becomes very simple to say, I don't have to be right or wrong today. Just remove our ego from the situation and arrive back very quickly at that much more positive place. And I believe we have all these smiling people here this evening for one reason. They love you. They want you to have that wonderful life of marriage together, as do we. So in that spirit, John Paul, if I could ask you to turn and face Rebecca, joining both hands, please. And John Paul, if you'll begin by repeating the vows first this evening, we'll begin by repeating, I, John Paul.
I, Sean Paul.
Take you, Rebecca.
Take you, Rebecca.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better or for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer or for poor.
For richer, for poor.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
And Rebecca, I'll ask you now to repeat those same vows to John Paul. We'll begin by repeating, I, Rebecca.
I, Rebecca.
Take you, Jean Paul.
Take you, Jean Paul.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
For richer or for poor.
For richer or for poor.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
Okay. And John Paul, you have a ring for Rebecca.
I do.
And as you place her ring, if you'll repeat to her, with this ring,
With this ring,
I be wed.
I do wed.
And Rebecca, you have a ring for John Paul. And as you, Rebecca, maybe I'll take your flowers for just a moment. place John Paul's ring on his left hand ring finger. If you'll repeat, with this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I do wed.
And I'll ask you both to step right in front of the unity candle. John Paul, I'll just ask you to take that with both hands. Let's a little bit loose in that holder. Yeah. I'll ask you both just to, perfect, right? But maybe a little bit closer together, there we go. And I'll ask you to light the unity candle together in celebration of the married life that you'll now share together, united as one within your marriage and your family. John Paul, if you place your arm right around Rebecca's waist, please. And nice smiles for Natalie. Okay, excellent. We'll place those right back. And step right back to the center, please. And joining both hands once again. John Paul, before I pronounce you as husband and wife, if you'd like to, did you have any personal words maybe you'd like to say to Rebecca?
Sure.
Okay.
It's been a long run so far, and I love you, honey, with all my heart. And I'm here to support you and care for you no matter what. Never hurt you. Keep you safe.
Rebecca, is there anything you'd like to say to Jean Paul this evening?
I waited for this day forever. And, yeah, just can't wait to be your wife. I love you with all my heart.
So those who now join together, no man put asunder, for as much as you have consented before God and all of our witnesses here this evening. I'm very happy to pronounce you husband and wife. And Jean Paul, you may now kiss your wife. Make it a long kiss.